Oh, hey guys, it's Alan at Boston Fan, and I wanted to make another video, another unboxing video of just some of the sets that I have hanging around, go through the cards, see what they look like, talk about a little, and then get them either into my collection on eBay or in trading card database to be traded off for stuff that I do want. So over the summer in 2024, this was in a lot of sets that I bought. It is the 1994 Pinnacle The Natural set, still factory wrapped. Here you have a checklist, so we're going to open it up. One of these cards will have already been gifted to a fellow YouTube member. And when we show that off, we will make note of that. But otherwise, cards here, I don't know when I'm going to post this video, but the cards, we're just going to go through them. Some of them I know that I want to keep, some of them I know I want to sell, and some of them, who knows, we'll see. All right, oh, it comes in this really nice case. So if you can't see, this is a felt case called the Naturals. The cards are kind of willy-nilly in there. It's assembled by L, so thank you, L, for assembling the cards. It comes with a certificate of authenticity. Certifies that this accompanying 25-card set is one of 100,000 produced. This is 50,000 in the set. So 100,000 back in the 90s was rare. It comes out, so they've been held there really nicely. That's a super cool case, I have to say. That kind of knocks my socks off. The cards feel really cold. So they come in this like Dufex. Dufex was it? They're heavy. Well, the set feels heavy. So they come in the Dufex, which is really cool. If any of you want to trade for any of these, I'm more than happy to work something out. Yeah, these are really cool. So Frank Thomas is number one. I assume he's number one in the set. You can see the backs here. They kind of have a chrome finish to them. He is number one. So that's pretty cool. Whoops. I'm going to just put the back in the case in reverse order. How about that? That's going to knock the corners. The corners are getting caught. Number two in the set is Barry Bonds. Thin pre-steroid Barry Bonds. That's pretty cool. I also like the cool Pinnacle logo up there in blue. Really catches the light. They did it, Pinnacle did a really great job with the inserts and the Dufex. Ken Griffey Jr., this is probably the best card in the set. That's a really nice picture of him. I'm probably going to put that on eBay, try to pick up a couple rookies, but that's super cool. Pretty decent condition for cards that weren't packaged anyway, other than put in that holder. Juan Gonzalez, who's such a big hitter, two-time MVP. He signs TTM on and off. I don't know if I'd want this card signed because I think I have like 10 others that I'm waiting to send out, but pretty cool. Next up, David Justice. Obviously now you're like, why is he in the set? But back then he was a big time hitter. This is a really nice picture of him. He had such a cool bat follow through that he almost spun it over his head after he hit. And up through, mid 90s, 96 is I think when he got hurt his shoulder and fell off. He was really big. And he did have a resurgence with the Yankees and the Indians. Albert, don't call me Joey Bell. Obviously, super slugger. Probably would have been better having him hitting, just knowing his skill set. So Kenny Lofton, he, of course, the speedster of the Indians. This is nice and appropriate to add him in a 94 set. I got a card stuck to it. I don't know how to get it unstuck. Card stuck to it is Roberto Alomar, Hall of Famer. I'll see if I can get that unstuck later, but oh, it came up. Nice picture of him. So I like these in-action swing pictures. I think it fits the set a lot. And these are Dufex crazy. Tim Salmon, second year card, so he was kind of all their age in 93. Randy Johnson, nice. Kirby Puckett, totally fits that set. Definitely a natural hitter. Tony Gwynn. So I don't think I'm going to be keeping many of these. New Hall of Famer Fred McGriff, all he's on, he's been there for, what, a year now? And it's really cool because if you look at his jersey, it's got the Dufex effect over his jersey as well. I don't know if it shows up as much here, but there's just so much pattern in his jersey. Ryan Sandberg, maybe the best second baseman of all time. That might be kind of cool to send out TTM. Greg Maddux, this will be a gift for Alan at Collecting Maddux. By the time I post this video, he will already have this, so it won't be a surprise. But I know he made a video of Dufex cards. I don't know if he has this one, but this belongs much more in his collection than it does mine. Pretty decent picture of him too, right after he's releasing a pitch. And clearly it's going to be a off-speed pitch. You can see that he is turned his hand. Matt Williams, 94, absolutely should be in this set. Good picture of him. Of course, in 94, he hit those 42 home runs before the strike ended the season. Next up, Lenny Dykstra. I don't know what we have to say about him. Seems like a pretty not great guy, but in 93, he was incredible, probably on steroids. But he had a great World Series and a great 1993 season, so I'm sure that's why Pinnacle included him. Gary Sheffield, he is the poster boy for the Bucks. Right there. Maybe the first star on the Marlins. You know, he was coming off a couple tough seasons in Milwaukee before joining San Diego. Brought it back in San Diego, and then he went to Florida. Mike Piazza, second year. That's really cool. Again, I just love the shine on the jerseys and just the shine constantly throughout the card. Just looking at the back. Oh, there's a little mark on the Piazza. That might be a trader. Dean Palmer. Any Dean Palmer collectors out there? Not quite sure why he was included on the Naturals, but he was a young star. Travis Fryman. He was a pretty big star. I remember he was in I had a binder with just cards, and it was the good players, and he had his own page. Carlos Baerga, definitely one of the stars of those 90s Indians, which, although rivals to the Red Sox, they were a fun team to watch. Cal Ripken, nice. He needs to be in any set in the 90s. John Olerud, I thought he was in the set. I didn't review the checklist before. I'm going to send this out TTM, I think, because I think it would just be cool, and he's a great TTMer. This comes off the year where he hit 363 for the Blue Jays, won the World Series. He did have a great career other than that, but he set the ceiling really high for himself early on. And then finally, for my Red Sox, Roger the Dodger, as my father called him, Roger Clemens, number 25. This is a really cool set. I'm glad that it was thrown in there. The Dufex action on this is insane. So a random 90s set that is actually really cool. The box just itself, like, I don't know that I can get rid of the box. Just, I don't know, it's super neat. But it won't fit cards I won't fit the cards in top loaders, and the edges will get caught on the corner. So if you do pick this up, just be aware that these cards are just placed in there. So how they were handled before you got them will probably matter in condition. But overall, presented really nice. And overall, these are like, I mean, look at that shine. For 1994, like, that was groundbreaking. That's really cool. Very nice set. So I'll keep a couple probably maybe in my insert binder. And we'll be getting that Maddox, and then we'll see what we do with the others. So anyway, another set down, opened, and it now can go in my collection. So I'll talk to you guys again soon. Thanks for watching.